Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some more modeling on this SU-34. And the last video I showed you guys how to do this front section here. And I went ahead and worked on this back section here, but not going to do that. What I'm going to show you guys here, turn the canvases off. Okay, it's sort of repetitive showing you guys how to do this back half here. What I did with the sketches. Let me turn off the bodies here. Okay, I just went ahead and put those formers, the shapes, just like I did the front up here, back here. And then I went ahead and put control lines in here also. So when you saw me trace these curves here, I just did the same thing back here and put these in here, and then I just went ahead and lofted these here. And then after I lofted that, that gave me the shape here that I needed. And these control points here, you can move these around too to get the shape even better, like you want to. Like the front up here, you can do the same thing, move these shapes to get the front better also. And what you could do is put a control line here through here, and you can pull this out and adjust all this stuff to do that. But one thing, when you loft, so if you loft this curve to this curve to this curve to this curve, etc., all the way back here, and you just put a control line here. I'll show you what I mean here. Go create and do a loft and rails. I'm sorry, these are called rails. You want to put rails here. What you have to do, like I did back here, I put these rails back here. They touch each one of these curves, and they have to touch each curve, because if they don't touch the curb, you can't use touch each curve. You can't use the rail. So the rail has to touch each one of these curves. Okay, what I'm going to do today here, let me turn these sketches off, turn the canvases back on. What I'm going to do is look at modeling the, let me turn the bodies off, the bottom half of this SU-34 here. So what I'm going to do now, let's take a look at these. Okay, well, let me go ahead and close this up first for you guys, show you how to do that. Let me turn off the screen, canvases, okay. Now, as you can see, we have a line here to here, a curve here. And I'm going to loft from here to here. But first, I want to close this up here and close this right here also. So change this to solid, create a sketch on this plane here. Rotate this, make sure that you have your 3D sketch turned on over here. And I'm going to select the fit point spline here and here. Click OK. And one more. Look at this from the side. Turn the canvases back on. And move this down. Move this up. And move this out. And this goes up through here. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch here. And I'm going to do a loft, surface loft. And I want to add the rails. So I click this plus here, here, and click OK. Now we turn the bodies back on. Turn the sketches off. Turn the canvases off. Okay, here's what we have. And we can go ahead and mirror this. It's a mirror line. And click OK. And what we have to do here, what you want to do is, with the sketches here, want to create some control points. Excuse me, rails. Here to here. So we can pull this out a little. Or we could just even turn the bodies off. Could move this out a little. Look at this from the front. Okay, pull that out a little. And I'm going to pull this out a little. And this one. Okay. And what you want to do is keep moving the points around until you get the shape here that you really like. Let's see, go back here. Okay. Turn the canvases back on and the sketches off. And this is what we're looking at so far. Okay. And excuse the background, I believe there's a cricket chirping. Oh well. Now what I'm going to do is start lofting some of the stuff on the bottom here. So the first thing, I'm going to turn these bodies off. Create a sketch on this plane here. And I'm going to move this sketch here. Finish sketch. Turn sketches back on. Move copy. And change this to sketch objects. This point here. This curve and this. Select all these. And rotate this. Click OK. And that is too low. We'll move it up. Okay. I'm going to delete this line here. And on to number 2 here. Okay, finish sketch. And move this one up here. Move copy. And number 3. All right. I finished sketch. Same thing, move copy. Point here, select these. And rotate this 90 degrees. Click OK. On to number 4 now. Finish sketch. Move copy. Turn the canvases off it for a quick second. Have a look. Delete this line. Okay. Put one more in here. Number 5. Finish sketch. Okay. Go ahead and loft these and see what we have. Not sure I have to put rails in here because these are all pretty similar shapes. Nothing drastic. Okay, let me turn off the sketches. And this is what we have now. Right through here needs to come out a little. Turn the sketches off here. Okay. Well, this is what we have so far. And again, like I said, play with the lines in here, or the sketches, the points. And you can add a rail here too, but when you put this rail in here, just make sure you get the rail has to connect to all of these here. Okay. Turn the canvases back on and the sketches off. You mirror this on the bottom. in the mirror plane. Now it did not mirror that. And click OK. Now, I don't know why it didn't mirror it the first time, but it did it that time. And this is what we have so far. Okay. Now, if you guys are wondering how to, if you want to move further along with this before I do another video, and you're wondering how to put these vertical fins in here, you can do those a couple of ways. What it can do, let's do an offset plane. So come over here, do an offset plane. This plane here, and move it over. And what I want to do is align this to the center of here. So what I should have done, let me cancel this. Do a sketch on this plane here. Just use a line. Then change this line to a construction line. Finish sketch. Now do an offset plane. Turn those sketches back on so I can see that line. And I can cancel this and drag the line all the way down. And I shifted it over a little. Okay. Now construct offset plane, this, and then move the plane over to that line there. And click OK. And now I want to create a sketch on this plane. So I click that plane, click that. And I'm going to draw a line from, just imagine this coming down in through here. And this coming down here, just a line there. Finish sketch. Then what I want to do is do a plane at an angle. This. Select this and just keep this at 0 and click OK. I want to draw on this plane here. Let me turn these bodies off. And I'm just going to use an arbitrary airfoil here. So and mirror this line here. This is the mirror line. Click OK. Finish sketch. Then create a sketch on this plane here. Line here. Okay. Cancel this first. I need to project. This point. Click OK. Now draw a line. Just snap here, which it does. And I should have drew this a little shorter here. But no worries. Then just go ahead and finish sketch. See where those lines are? They're not on the right plane. So what I'm going to do here is to delete these. Because I drew them on the wrong plane. So what I want to do now the construction, oops, and the last construction plane that I drew. Turn this one on. Oh, I want to draw on this plane here. And finish sketch. And come over here to sweep. Path to guide rail. Full extents. Turn construction off, I don't need them. This profile, path, guide rail, and click OK. And turn the bodies back on. Turn the sketches off. Okay. Now we have that. And we can mirror this also. Okay. So our makings of the SU-34 so far. Like I said, what you should do is put a, in the sketches here, just put another guide rail in here and adjust that guide rail. But that's going to do it for this episode of this SU-34. And in the next episode, we'll get to modeling the rest of this down here on the bottom. Then we'll get to the engines. And once we do the bottom here, the engines and the horizontal stab, that's pretty much it for the SU-34. So yeah. So that's going to do it for this episode. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also like the video and comment. Also, if you can, after you watch this, watch another video of mine that really helps the channel grow. And also I invite you to join my Facebook group and my Patreon site. Both are called CAD Fly RC. Go over there and have a look at things and check it out. And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Subscribe for more.